Welcome back to What's Happening Wednesday, the Vegas edition.
The live stream you almost can't escape because
I can't.
it keeps coming and coming and coming. We are here in Las Vegas,
Las
and
Vegas, Nevada, Katie.
yeah, this kind of happened on a pretty good day because normally we'd be out doing stuff and whatnot,
Yeah.
and thankfully we went out and got crazy last night.
Oh, all-nighter.
So
It was an
yeah,
all-nighter, like this, saw the sun come up, basically.
it was insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I crashed though around like 5:30. You stayed up till like 6:30.
Another half hour.
Maybe.
But I won $68 in that half hour. Dollars. Why did I say dollars? Because I'm that tired.
We are so tired. We woke up today. I woke up at about 1:30 or 2, went back to sleep until about 5 at night. So things are a little bit of a blur.
Well, and it's, you could easily do that with the blackout curtains that we have. That's what's behind us. You have no idea what time of day it is.
Yeah, and it's great.
But yeah, it helps in that situation. I'm just going to pull up the live here one
Yeah,
sec.
Spencer's gonna pull that up. So anyway, yeah, we are going hard on Las Vegas. I mean, it is because it's everything that we couldn't do really for a long time. I think even when we were coming here, it was just you always had all these reservations about like, what can we do, what can't we do? There's a lot of restrictions. You're kind of worried about what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We weren't fully vaccinated at that time, so now I have that confidence and things are reopened and really back to normal. So I think that's a big part of it, why we kind of went extra. We
Sorry,
got extra.
tripod.
Oh boy. Why did it like do that? What just happened?
Because I just bumped it.
Sorry, I just want to move it because this one's still kind of coming down a little bit.
Let me work on that.
Hold on, sorry. Hold on. We have a. You can't put it that high, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, Victor. Thank you for being
What's up,
here.
Vic?
He's one of our moderators.
Okay, somewhere
Okay.
in that.
The
do you need it
problem is
closer?
then. No, I just was trying to make it straight. The problem is though that I'm gonna have to look at super chats on the computer because I can't be touching this. But Jansen sends $2 and says, "Hi guys, Spencer, did you see my DM? Thank you, Spencer. Thank you, Jansen.
Jansen, I got to check. I haven't seen it yet.
Yes. So what? I wish I was in Vegas right now. I was there for my birthday 2 weeks ago. Oh, how fun, D. I hope that's your name. Ashley says, "Hi, Victor. I was just watching you eat the creme brulee. It's great. The weather in Vegas, Brooke said, how is the weather in Vegas? It's really, really hot, but it's that, definitely that dry heat.
Except for yesterday.
Yesterday was Florida. It was crazy. It like had...
About 8 o'clock, excuse me, about 8 o'clock at night, it started raining. And we were supposed to get thunderstorms. It said that. And sure enough, it poured for a couple hours.
It was awesome.
Like good. And it was like 90 degrees out.
It
You
was
could
so
smell
cool.
it. It was that kind of humid thing. And so that was very monsoonal.
I loved it. I thought it was so cool. I mean, that's why I love Florida so much, though. So, hold on. I'm trying to get to our live.
And that brulee, oh my gosh. Somebody had said, it's not a creme brulee unless it has the top.
The brulee.
The brulee, which it did. It just had it in a deconstructed form. It was like, vertically placed in the whipped cream. So it was there. It just
Yeah.
wasn't the normal setup. So I could just say, it was deconstructed.
Wazoo sends $5 and says, "Enjoy Vegas. Buy another brulee." Well, thank you. We will.
Brulee.
How long are you staying there? A few more days. We're doing a little bit of longer, and I'm glad we did because today is today's a wash.
Oh, that's what I
We
did.
kind of had plans for dinner, but I don't even know if we're gonna do those, to be honest with you, because
Well, they were like formal plans, kind of like
we're pretty tired.
like we're gonna eat dinner, but
Yeah.
like we're probably not gonna go to this establishment that we
So
had.
I'm waiting until a few more people get in here so we can talk about the podcast that went live today.
Oh, that's right. It
So
was today.
excited about that. So we'll kind of share a little bit about that, but I just want to wait till more people are in here so I'm not repeating myself. We'll talk a little bit about Vegas first. I'm going to do my best to get to, super chats and whatnot, but when we start talking about certain things, I'm going to say hold your super chats if you can so that we can get through it. people are getting the information, because if you're watching on replay, it's probably pretty difficult. So
True.
we had talked to actually Bricky about that. We were like, how can, what do you think about restructuring and whatnot? So we, we're trying to work with that. Michelle sends $5 and says, are you guys going to Resort World? Yeah, we went to Resorts World yesterday. Yeah, that was part of our 24-hour day.
And when we left, it was raining.
It was crazy.
So we all crammed into a cab and made it back.
Sorry.
Yeah, I won't talk about it too much because we shot a video that, will show you everything that we saw and what we experienced. But it was neat. It was really cool to be in a new property where you could smell that the carpet was new. Like, it was crazy. It was
so
like a new
weird.
car. It's like, you know what I mean? But you'll see the video. It should be fun. Yeah.
Debbie sends $10 and says, love watching y'all. Can't wait to see what you guys have in store for us on the 4th of July at Disneyland. Really looking forward to it. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, we're excited to be there for the 4th of July. We had kind of toyed with not going, but the fact that we'll actually have official fireworks, I know they'll do a soft opening probably tonight. They'll probably shoot them off and practice, but the real thing happening, we're kind of we're just excited to see that energy again, more or less capture the energy.
Slowly, the entirety of Disneyland is slowly coming back. It's almost like I'm trying to equate it to something else that you would maybe I don't even know. I can't think of a good analogy, but it's just something that is slowly coming back to life, and so all those facets are finally coming back, and it's exciting for us. So, I mean,
it is.
Just that video of the first time that all the restrictions were lifted and that people from out of state could come, that was a huge deal.
Yeah.
And we thought we'd kind of, once we'd done, the opening day and we'd done, been back in the park, it was you thought, oh, maybe it's just going to kind of, slowly things will open up and we'll have, some exciting things happen. But no, it's still exciting and things are happening.
Crazy.
And Mark Thompson went to Disneyland yesterday.
Oh,
our friend Mark.
Cheryl sends $5 and says, here's for another creme brulee. The podcast is great. Love you too. Well, thank you for listening to the podcast. So I'm gonna try not to go. So I'm gonna warn you now. I'm not gonna be reading a bunch of super chats right now or too many comments or chats right now, because we wanted to talk a little bit about the podcast and give you the information, and I just didn't want to interrupt me giving that information so that those replay viewers are able to get the info and all that. So what we wanted to share is that the podcast that we recorded on our last video last Wednesday, we filmed a home vlog where Bricky from Disneyland for Designers podcast and then
Adventures in Design
in Design on YouTube came over to
They're both on YouTube, actually, both those titles.
Yes, you're right. They're both on YouTube. So he came over and we recorded a podcast. And what I really liked about this podcast I loved all of it. I think it came out to 2 hours, by the way.
2:25.
Yeah, it was a long one. But I really liked it because Bricky really, what's the word? He really did a lot of research and put a lot of thought.
He comes prepared.
Yeah, and asked questions that I think a lot of you guys would be interested in hearing, that I know that I've heard on What's Happening Wednesdays before. I've heard them multiple times in roundabout ways, and we never really have the time to sit and actually talk about it
in depth.
So
and being a content creator himself on many platforms and genres, he is keenly aware of the efforts and the processes that go into these types of things, and so therefore his line of questioning and his approach to the chat or the pod, as it were, is
the cast.
It's he's asking questions that, like you said, are common types of questions that come in, but he's coming from a different standpoint. The way he navigates it, and he's really good at it. That's his thing. Podcasting is his
and
thing.
Absolutely experienced and thoughtful, and again, just things that. Like I was saying, stuff that I know people would want to know. Yeah. But then at the same time, asking questions that weren't just like very not what is it, pedestrian or whatever, like very simple.
Yeah, I mean,
it was complex and it was stuff that was like wow. So
the way he would lead into them and his segues and like I said, just the coming from his standpoint and his awareness and like she said, he's prepared, so he knows, about our story.
yeah,
And it's not like he's asking questions like, so how did you meet?
Yeah.
How did you first
what's
get
your favorite color?
Right, because that's stuff that's been covered on the channel, and so he's aware of that, and parts of that caught us off guard in a good way, to where it was like, oh, like when he said the thing about, you never know when you're going to be walking down in Cars Land and run into your, the love of your life, or whatever, and Katie goes, I know, well that's where we met, and he goes, that's what I mean, and so
it was good. It was really good.
It was so good that you were like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it was awesome. So I definitely want you guys to check that out. Now, in order to go listen to that, you can go to his YouTube channel, and that's Adventures in Design on YouTube, correct?
Well, I think the podcast has its own channel.
Yes, well, that I was just naming them all. I was naming
so
like a bunch of different options.
You can.
So starting off with YouTube, you can listen to it there.
Yeah, Disneyland for Designers YouTube.
And then if you want the actual podcast, you can go to that. I think it's on the landing of his main page, possibly. On the website itself, because you can go Club
to
1313.
Yeah, but it's on SoundCloud, it's on Apple, it's on
Spotify.
Or so, SoundCloud, is it on SoundCloud?
I don't know what that is, honestly.
We know Spotify and Apple for sure.
Yeah, but the easiest way too is if you want to, Adam, are you guys in a padded room? We might as well be.
Yeah, we should be, actually.
We'll open the window actually at towards the end of this live stream, so you can actually see the view from our room. But for now, we're gonna just keep it closed. We kind of look like we are.
Oh, that's funny.
I dig it. Anyway, the easiest way you can do that is go to our description box for the video when we were at home. No, not this video. Well, yeah, I'll do it
it's
after.
In the home vlog. You have the link.
Yes.
Oh.
Spencer, we're both on tired level a million.
I thought you were going to say you were going to put it in this description, which
I
you
will after, but right now, do you think they're able to go to it right now and do that?
It's not my problem. Not my problem.
Anyway, so that was, I wanted to say thank you for a super chat real quick here. It went by. Thank you, Kim, for the $5. Kim. Thank you so much.
But back to this now, since we've told our story, because we're not going to give away the contents of the pod.
Look at my hair right now.
But back to you guys now.
Wow. This is pretty wild.
Looks like you're in front of the contemporary renovation scrim. That's
It is. I'm so tired right now.
It's that Disney disappearing color. What is it called again?
Oh, I don't know.
I forget
Can't
the name
see
of
me
it.
green. What happens in Las Vegas stays. You know what happened in Las Vegas? Wild. Wild is what happened. Day one.
Woo, day one.
I will not share details because I just won't. But go away green.
Go away green. Thank you.
I won't share details, but I will say that...
Thanks, Ashley.
How do I explain what happened?
Well, I think everybody was just so excited,
Yeah.
to be up here. And so, we pushed the car into fifth gear pretty quick off the line. You know what I mean?
Did. Yes.
And so it was fun.
It was fun. And we didn't even leave the hotel and just had a blast.
No, we all, we met down at the pool and we all hung out and had a few beverages and
I had a couple of my...
You had a couple
Topo Chico and...
Yeah.
Seltzer water.
She had a couple mind-altering drinks and
But anyways, it was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was so much
just
fun.
To be, because all of us obviously are... at the parks a lot, and that's where a lot of times, we hang out outside the park too, but a lot of park time, and so it's nice to be removed from it, and so it was a celebration of sorts.
Yeah, did someone slip you a roofie? I know. They may have.
It's quite possible. It was our little version of the Hangover, where it was trying to piece together, so what was the last thing you remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways.
Well, for you.
Yeah, for me.
I was. I wish I could just share all these details, but anyway, it was a good time.
Fun was had by all.
Fun was had by all. It sure was. And then last night we made it to a tiki bar.
Yeah, last night was cool.
Where else did we make it?
Well, first we went to a.
Let's see how much Spencer remembers of yesterday.
Oh, yesterday is clear.
Day one that
it was just day one that's spotty. We went downtown
no, that's not how we started though, because we did something else, right? No, yeah, we went to MGM.
Wow.
No, we went to MGM Grand and we took the monorail.
Oh, you're talking about that portion. Well, that was.
I'm talking about the whole day as a whole.
I was talking about the whole day. All right, rewind.
You didn't say that much. You didn't say that much.
Anyways, yeah, we did. We took the monorail over to downtown. That's when we went and checked out Resorts World and hung out there for a while. We had some food there.
Excuse me.
We gambled a little bit. We shot some video there, and then we came back to the hotel.
We actually gambled for a while.
Are we keeping you up?
No, you say that every time. I'm tired,
boring
man.
You? Yeah, and then we went out to where I was originally leading off. It was to it's like a, what do they call it? Cocktail lounge? But it was like a hidden.
Yeah, we had to go in the back of an alley.
Speakeasy style, yeah, full like rad graffiti alley. And there's like this door and like two people standing there that were waiting ahead of us, and
you had to like ring the doorbell.
You got to give the secret knock, But then you go in and it's like this really cool, swanky,
amazing,
real dark, with some nice down tempo kind of house, like moody kind of,
I don't know if gambling is straight edge, by the way. I don't know. Somebody asked that. Kevin Black sends $5 and says
Thanks,
$5 for Katie to go on the Buffalo Bills roller coaster. Kevin, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I may.
Well,
you never know.
The
Are
Buffalo Bills coaster is no longer operational.
She's not. Are you guys going to eat at Italy? More like, how many times have we eaten at Italy since we've been here? 5?
Oh yeah. Well, it's almost like the cafe for the hotel in a sense. Do you know what I mean? So we did that cocktail lounge place, which was really cool. They had some really interesting offerings. Like it was like crafted cocktails.
Yeah. Tristan sends $10 and says, "You guys are pink like Piglet. How did that happen? LOL." I think it's the weird lighting. I noticed that too. I was like, why are we so pink?
It's probably that weird.
We're either red or pink. I swear, it's like we cannot get it right. But it just shows you how unprofessional this
operation
channel is. We're just we don't have the best stuff. Sorry about it. Adventures in Magic sends $5 and says, "Spill the tea." I cannot. All I can say is it was awesome. Thank you, Gina, and a few other people are sharing Bricky's channel information and the podcast information. I really appreciate that. Remember, again, if you're just listening to the replay, I will put the podcast link and everything in this description once it's uploaded. And then if you want to go to it now, just to have a quick link, all the links are in the description box of the video where we shot the podcast. It's the home vlog. If you just look at the most recent home vlog, it was from last week, and it's on there.
Big Timber Films, what's up, man? Podcast was great. Here is some coffee cash for the AM, dude.
Oh, you're amazing. You know what's funny is
Thank you, brother.
The Starbucks here, it's I think we talked about that in our video, but that Starbucks is, I think what's normally $5 is $9. It's so much more expensive.
Inflated.
Insanely inflated.
Yeah.
It's cray.
So that helps.
So thank you.
But then so going back to last night, so we did that cocktail lounge place, which was awesome.
Yeah.
For a little while. And then we made what we're realizing now is likely a big mistake. Was on the way to the second destination, we decided, hey, what's around the corner? There's a White Castle around the corner. And I don't know what happened with White Castle, but I used to eat it as a kid when I'd go to New York because they only had it there and it was a big deal. But over the years, you hear all these stories all the time of people are like, yeah, dude, just do yourself a favor and stay away from it.
Not good for your stomach.
Yeah, and so it's a novelty type of thing. There's something fun about eating those burgers. Anyway, so we went to White Castle because it was right there. Waited in line for 25 minutes.
Oh,
probably.
It was longer than that.
Probably
are
longer
you kidding
than that.
me?
I don't know. It was a long time, and got a bunch of White Castle burgers and chowed down, and then we moved on to our next destination, which
We went all the way down Fremont Street.
we did the Fremont thing. Oh, we went to Circa too.
And then we went to Circa.
Yeah.
And checked out Circa, which I think we really, really loved. From what we
a
remember.
small taste of Circa that we
We
experienced.
got to see a 3D looking.
The 3D slot machine.
Yeah,
4D,
it was a
they called
3D or 4D slot machine. It was insane. I got the funniest video of Janelle, like trying to put her hand in it. She's like, "What the?" But you can't see
So
the 3D
cool.
unless you're sitting in
It
front
tracks
of it.
your eyes, I guess, and adjusts accordingly. Like you don't need, any 3D glasses or anything. And like the reels, like there's stuff that's like popped out. It's
so
crazy.
wild.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's so wild. Now a lot of you guys keep bringing up Golden Tiki. We're gonna try to go there before we leave.
Yeah.
But if we can't get it this trip, I always say there's something to come back and do when we get back.
Oh, there's
if that doesn't work
so
out.
much.
Adam said, "I love White Castle, but an hour later you'll feel like fire breathing."
Dude, let me tell you.
We all did 100%. I could definitely.
I wish it was as easy and as mellow a reaction as the mantis, but it was not. Woo! Did that come back to haunt us? Look at even Tori says cannot do White Castle anymore.
Dude, my stomach hurts so bad.
Ryan says White Castle to the white porcelain throne. Yep. I'll tell you, man.
I felt like throwing up. I was literally like, so I woke up at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And I was like, like I just thought about White Castle.
Dude.
I literally was like literally holding myself over the toilet like this, like.
Somebody said, Sabrina says, White Castle smells like armpits.
And the best part though was like in line. In line though, they like stopped the line because somebody ordered over 100.
You can get the 100 pack.
And you
some
just
dude,
look over at Miguel though, and he's like waiting in line. He's like, "Come on."
We were like 2 away. We'd been there for so long. We're like, yeah, we're almost there. And then all of a sudden it just stopped dead because some dude ordered 100 of those burgers. I'm sure he's not feeling too good today.
But then not only that, but like staying awake the entire night for 24 hours and walking and dancing and all that stuff. My head hurts so bad. Like it hurts so bad.
Oh, we ended up at, what was it called? Frankie's
Tiki Bar.
Oh man, this place was so cool.
Which was awesome, but we stayed in there
we rolled in there at like 2
or 3 in the morning.
I guess it's open 24 hours.
And then we saw the sun when we got back.
Oh yeah. Sun was coming up.
Let me get to some of these super chats. Hold on.
Yeah.
Peter sends $20 and says, for a Guinness at that cool Irish bar you visited last time. Can't remember the name. Oh.
That nine fine Irishman.
No.
Katie.
Okay, also when we were in the elevator and the doors close and it's like the Irish thing and it was so loud. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Michelle sends $20 Starbucks donation. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you to you guys. Disney Adventure Vlog sends $5 and says, I'm happy that I'm watching you guys right now. I got harassed by these YouTubers in Florida. Whoa. But I blocked them and said to myself, best to remove them. That's very good.
Yeah, just take yourself away
I can't
from it.
wait to be back on Thunder Mountain to have the OG best remove them, the creator of making that what it is since Adam's back.
Whitney knows. Frankie's is epic. 3 rum scum. That must be a good one. I forget what I had. It was, Wild Watusi.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
You had how many of those?
I had 2 Watusis. But yeah, that place was so awesome.
It was cool. The vibe was fun.
Yeah, really
And I
cool.
got Pog Juice, which was really cool.
Pine Orange Guava?
Yeah, so that was really fun for me. I think that's another reason my stomach hurts, though, too, right now.
Oh.
Marcella sends $15 and says,
wow.
Hi, friends. The Mad Greek is my uncle's restaurant.
Whoa.
It's been closed for renovations, but it should be open soon. have even more fun in Vegas. That's awesome. Yeah, because every time we go, it's
We want to
closed,
stop.
and that makes sense why.
I hadn't been there in years, and every time I'd gone, I loved it, and it's got a great reputation, and it's a reason to stop in Baker, like straight up. So yeah, definitely, Marcella, we're gonna hit that up the minute
Brittany
that's
says,
open.
"Are there a lot of tourists in Vegas right now?" Yeah, it's full Vegas.
Compared to the last time we were here, whoa! I mean, we were here on New Year's, granted, and it was pretty packed on New Year's, but like, before that, when it was just trying to operate at a very low capacity, man, this is full blown
capacity.
This is and this is midweek, and it feels like the weekend.
It is so much fun though. There's just too much to do. Even it's crazy. Like you cannot do everything in Vegas. Like you really can't. There's always something to look at. There's always something to do. It's literally like Disneyland.
Our list every time we come here is a long one of what stuff that we want to do. And
Mike says, "Are you guys hungover?"
Yeah.
I'm hungover in the sense of I ate White Castle and it didn't agree with my stomach, and I was literally like,
Whew. Yeah, let's just say it didn't agree well with me either.
And then my head is hurting from that, from staying awake all night.
But the good thing is that we.
The Manhattan Express. No, thank you.
Yeah, that thing's gnarly.
David and Liz just stayed for about 2 days or 3 days because they have the baby.
Yeah, but it was really rad to have them.
Yes, I don't drink alcohol.
Up here. We miss them. We wish they were still here.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot of fun.
But even just to have that, did you guys play any slots? Yes, we did.
Oh yeah. The slot king on this trip so far has been Dylan.
Yeah, he's been winning a lot.
He's been doing well. We played some craps yesterday at Resorts World, which was fun. I was doing pretty good for a little while. I put in $20 and I was up to like 75. Ended up with like 40. And then
actually 30 because I think I spent $10 of it.
I'm sure you did.
Raul sends $5 and says, "Hi guys, love Spencer's shirt." Oh, isn't that coming back soon? Maybe.
Oh yeah. So just got the word that Talking Dead, this show on AMC, which airs after The Walking Dead, because it's all about that show.
Which is surprising that that's still on TV, right?
I don't know. It's a
you
very
don't
popular
watch
show.
it. I know you don't watch it.
Hosted by my friend Chris Hardwick, and just a great group of people that produce and create that show. We're going back into the studio after probably the longest studio hiatus of any show out there. They've been doing like kind of a Zoom version for a while, which has been great, and they've kept it going, kept it alive. But we're going back to the studio.
I watched a little bit of the Zoom version, and I can't say it was. I didn't care for it. Same thing with the late night talk shows. I appreciate that they did them, but I'm going to be honest with you, it was not the same. There's something about having
that
format.
Live audience. It's similar to me to like doing drive-through haunts, where it's like it just doesn't work.
It just doesn't work.
Not to say that everybody who worked and created those haunts and went out of their way to adjust.
Heck yeah.
You big props and respect to that
because it's better than having nothing.
Exactly. We had a great time doing a lot of those, but it's just
But we're saying though, if you're comparing the two, it's just not the same, and it didn't.
No.
I couldn't watch it. I really couldn't.
But it's it's necessary, and it had to be done because people needed to eat and survive and work and everything, and it's admirable.
I'm shocked it lasted as long as it did because it was so it was so hard to follow the squares and all this. It was so just. Ugh. I didn't care for it. Solo sends $10. Thank you, with a little emoji of, or not an emoji. I don't know what you'd call that. A GIF? A GIF? Sonia sends $25 and says, "For some Italy goodies."
Oh,
thank you.
Boy.
We will use that.
Look, I'm doing what Katie hates.
I know, I hate that. That's like nails on a chalkboard to me.
Sometimes
a sticker. Thank you, Carter.
Sometimes I'll order and Carter's in here?
Yes, he is. He's the one that said I should go on Manhattan Express.
And scream like Carter does, like on his latest video.
Oh gosh, that was insane. The loop part's my favorite.
Yeah.
They went to Fremont last night. Yes, we did. How was? Oh, we haven't gone yet. Our show is tomorrow, I think it is.
Shannon, we have not indulged in martinis yet, Dylan and I. We've indulged in everything else.
Yeah, if we were gonna go to dinner, I think you guys probably would have done it tonight.
Yeah, with like a steak. Yeah.
But I don't know if that's gonna happen yet. I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm still debating on us going to dinner, but I don't know. Because I feel okay.
Yeah, we still might. It's not off the table yet.
If we end this soon enough, we still will go. Because it'd make a good vlog and it would be fun.
Yeah.
Dylan and Michael are still here, so Janelle and Miguel are as well. Seeing Bruno Mars on Sunday. You are, Haley. That sounds like
is that
fun.
when he's playing here?
I think so.
Starts, yeah.
Marcella sends $5 and says, "I think you missed my super chat about the Mad Greek." No, I think we read it.
Oh, we read it.
It was the first one.
But you might not have heard it.
Maybe you didn't. It could have skipped out.
But Marcella.
It was about the renovations, right, Marcella?
Right. Yeah.
Correct. If I apologize if it didn't.
But we love the Mad Greek, and we're going to try to get up there as soon as it's open. Keep us posted of when.
Yes.
That gets opened up again, because we do love that place.
Yes, there will be. What was I saying? Oh, dang it, Spence! You have to go back to Italy and get the prime rib sandwich. You'll dance like you've never food danced before.
I keep hearing about
well, why don't you get that tomorrow or before we leave or something? That would be a good idea.
That's absolutely gonna happen.
Yeah. But yeah, it's as far as the oh, hold on, sorry. Tina sends $10 and says, "Let me just say you looked fabulous last night, Miss Katie. So glad you guys are having so much fun. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It was really nice to.
Up.
I was really dressed up. I actually put on like lipstick.
Yeah.
That was insane. Like it was weird wearing heels and a dress and like, you know, bringing the girls out to play. I was like, she still got it. She still got it. I appreciate that. That really made me feel very nice. I was like, I'm gonna put a selfie on my Instagram story, which I haven't like done a dressed up Instagram selfie in a while, and I was like, oh, so I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Where did it say? There was another one I was gonna answer. Oh, I missed that. Disneyland fireworks around 9 p.m. That's what I was gonna talk about. Yeah, so usually when Disneyland releases a date for things like actually opening, you can always expect, for the most part, with about 80% accuracy, that they're going to do a soft opening or some rehearsals or a test and adjust. So, for instance, with the Matterhorn opening on the 3rd, I would say maybe it's, again, with about 80% accuracy, they're likely going to do a soft opening, just like they do with most attractions and rides.
Yeah.
So I do expect that Disneyland fireworks will happen tonight. But again, we're going to go for the official thing on the 4th because it's, I don't know, it's a little symbolic. Jason sends $2 and says, "Can you please update us on Halloween at Disneyland?" Here's what I think is going to happen for again, just our guess. We don't know information, nothing like that. My guess would be, if I was to be, you know, whatever, I would say that what we're going to get is Winky Blinky Mickey, the big pumpkin statue. I think we're going to get decorations, possibly a cavalcade or our Halloween parade, because our Halloween parade is really short. It is almost the equivalent of a cavalcade.
Yeah.
Do I think we're going to get a separate ticketed event of a Halloween party with trick-or-treating? Maybe not. I don't think that's going to happen.
And I think the reason being is a, you know, a pre-production issue of not, they would have had to have worked on this, you know, this whole time virtually.
And have enough cast members, because remember,
and the cast member
if you watched our weekly blab, we talk about it all comes out like we're trying to get cast back. That's why, you know, we are having restaurants reopening and they're only having certain things on the menu. There's just, we're coming back off of a year and a half of destruction, and they're trying to work at a full steam and give the value for these people.
It's like learning how to walk again from, you know, being not able to walk at all, right? It's like, that was the analogy I was looking for, and now they're trying to,
but you're also trying to walk with one shoe.
Right.
That's what you have to remember, is that Disneyland is trying to do everything they can, and they're working so hard, and we should constantly be focusing on the fact that Okay, I'm gonna use what's a good place that open that doesn't have a full menu? Zocalo, Rancho del Zocalo. They have half of their restaurant open. Like so many things that they're not offering that we're used to, but we're just so happy that that location even opened in the first place, and they have two things on the menu. Thank goodness. You know, maybe it's not the best right now,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like they're trying to do a full operational theme park because they're selling tickets and you have a certain value, and they're doing that with a fraction of the staff that they're
Yeah.
used to.
Yeah.
So we have to really just like give them a year. So I think it'll be about 2 years, and I'm going to say that, and I would bet I'm right. It will be about 2 years until Disneyland is fully back to what we had pre-pandemic. I fully think that. I think 100%
I think
it is
another
going
year.
to take time.
I just guess about a year.
That's what I'm saying, though. That like I'm including what we've got so far.
Oh, okay. So like just
Yeah,
one
no,
more,
not two. I'm sorry, you're right. I shouldn't say 2 additional years, but I'm going to say it's going to be at least another
year before it's yeah. Yeah.
100%. Like there's no way. Like
Well, because they're just trying to get to an operational level first, and then all that extra stuff like the after hours
Yeah.
events and all that stuff. That's like
because look at Walt Disney World. Like they started so long ago. I mean, and they're
way
just
ahead of us.
granted they're as big as a freaking city, but at the same time, it's like they haven't even brought their dining plans yet. They said that they're going to pretty soon, but at the
Yeah.
same time, it's like things we're running like
yeah.
like
we don't
again,
even-
we're running with half of a shoe at Disneyland, so we have to be patient and be
Yeah.
thankful for every little bit that we get, and don't say, well, what about fireworks? What about this? What blah, 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 blah. The one thing I will say that we need to, we saw the hashtag that Miguel and Janelle were talking about with the bring the Disneyland trams back. We all need
man.
to start kind of like either going to City Hall and telling them like we do want our trams back. I completely agree with
Yeah.
that. Like the paying the $25 and then like walking that awful tram route is the worst. And
Yeah, I almost feel like that price should
I
be
don't like it.
adjusted because of that. I feel like you shouldn't have to pay 25, but like I've also heard the logic in that you're not that's not for that
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
that
it's
doesn't
not for
include the
that.
tram in
Yeah,
a
no,
sense.
no,
That's
no.
just to pay to park.
But the thing is, what I'm
But-
saying is I just want the freaking trams back.
No, I
Like
know.
that's something that like
But it's almost like
ugh.
like you said though, it's a personnel issue of like, okay, so do you want trams back or do you want them to open up,
I want
this,
trams
this,
back.
and this?
I want
do you know what I mean?
trams
Because
back.
it's like, do we put the people here or do we put them there? Because they just don't have enough people, is what
I
it
want the
seems like to
trams
me.
back. Bring the
Um,
trams back. Rod sends $10 and says $10 towards some White Castle and Starbucks.
Oh, Rod.
You're evil. Can we just
Wow.
use it all for Starbucks,
Yeah,
please?
I don't think
Katie,
we're
I
gonna
have
be
the same
venturing
Disneyland
back
backpack as you on the tie-dye one. I love it.
Did you-
Why are they gone in the first place? The trams, those are gone because again, it's kind of like what Spencer was saying. Like, would you rather bring back this, this, and this, or would you rather
Well-
bring back that? Because it's really not a necessity, and the only reason they are not bringing it back right now is because nobody's really. They're like, okay, we can get away with
Because
this.
people are doing it. They're walking.
They're walking, and they're fine
But,
with it. Well,
I mean,
not
the
fine
original
with it,
reason,
but-
though, that they were gone was because they couldn't put people that close originally when the restrictions were still up, right?
Right. Well,
But the minute the restrictions
yeah.
got lifted, we still didn't have a tram back. So that kind of confirms what we had said before about
It's a
not
staffing.
only they could have spaced people out and done every other row. It's a staffing issue, and that kind of proves it that it's still not around.
Disney Adventure Vlog sends $5 and says, "Here's one thing we should be happy that Disneyland is open." That's so true. Like,
Exactly.
be so happy. But I
Exactly.
still want the trams back.
Did you get?
Michelle sends $25 and says, "Italy donation." Thank you, Michelle.
Thanks,
I
Michelle.
appreciate that.
That is very welcome.
Carter says, "Are the trams operation? They've been sitting there, and I would imagine need a bit of TLC." Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm curious too. I don't know. The
Did you-
trams are 23 years old and were supposed to be replaced at 20 years. Yeah, there you go. I believe that.
Did you?
I want the yes.
get
I want
Rebels?
I want them. I have a physical impairment and can't make the walk to the gate. Yeah, and it's like then instead you're making us take those buses, and those buses and the Toy Story lot is actually the worst thing ever to me. So the thing is, I just want the trams back. Like I will throw down for the trams.
Yeah.
I will throw down for the trams. Like
It's
I
too
don't
bad.
know.
Yeah. It's just too bad. That
Yeah.
They don't.
Side note, how do I commission, oh, where did it go? How do I commission for a graffiti piece from you, Spence, of my daughter's name? Is it possible? Can I reach out somehow? We've never, like, people ask us that a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't, that's not something, like, we've ever really, like, thought about, but why don't you send me an email and,
Yeah, we'll see if we can maybe figure something out.
We'll see if we can figure something
It's
out.
just the only issue is time. That's kind of our enemy and our friend. But, finding the time to, that's why you don't see me painting too much in general. Is because of that. But yeah, just send us an email.
Kevin sends $5. 2 questions. Did you hear Chris Cooler is moving to SoCal? Oh, no, I didn't. That's crazy. And have you ever taken your bra off in public? Kevin, what the heck? What does that even mean?
I haven't, Kevin, and I don't plan on it. I need that support, and I need your support in that support. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Fresh Baked says that the trams are in despair and it may be several months before they could get them running or replaced.
Oh, in disrepair?
I think that, well, what did I say? Despair?
They're in despair. No, they're in disrepair. That's likely. I mean, when vehicles sit for a while, that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric sends $25. Says, did you get to Area 15? Did you try Best Friend? Use this super chat for Primrose. Thank you, Eric. We certainly
Eric,
will.
You know the spot, bro.
We haven't made it to Area 15 yet.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try. There's just so much, and then we'll try Best Friend at some point too. We just didn't make it. We kind of had planned to go there today, but then we slept.
But Primrose, now that you're
making it
there,
happen.
bro. Thank you, because we haven't been yet on this trip.
Oh, good. World of Disney Tim is here somewhere. I just don't see it, but somebody said hi to him, so I know that he's here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ah, Tim.
Sorry. Let me see. Have you gone to the new World Resort, the Resorts World? Yes, we filmed a vlog there yesterday.
We did.
But we actually have to wrap this up now because we have stuff to get done. So. We enjoyed this quick little chat. I'm sorry we were so tired, but thank you guys, though, for coming in. Thank you for everybody who sent over super chats. We really appreciate you.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff coming up. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're going to end the month with a bang.
We've already shot like 2 videos here, and yeah, more to come. So
yes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
Yeah.
Or night, not day.
Hit the old thumbs up on the way out if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.